Okay, here we go. Let's try another video. Obviously, this is Garrett, tearstojoyministries.org. I'm by myself, I'm single, I've got no one to help me do the videos. I got to do all the equipment myself, the recording myself, the editing myself, the engineering myself, the pictures and the custom videos inside of each video myself. And praise God. Praise God, He gives me grace to do this. Praise God. Sometimes I imagine, I don't know, maybe being married and having somebody helping me, or maybe being able to afford an assistant, but that's not the case. I'm doing it all by myself. Many of you are doing your ministry work all by yourself, so praise God. This video is called "A Demon Has Choked Me About 5 Times in the Last 10 Days." That's right. Now, I've done videos on this before, but my YouTube channel, in a sense, is like a day in the life of Garrett. A lot of the videos are what I'm going through every day or every week. And this is what I've been going through the last 10 days. A demon is trying to choke me to death while I sleep or while I go to bed. And it's happened like 5 or 6 times, like in the last 12 days. And it can be scary. It could be disconcerting. I don't even know what that word means, but it sounds really cool. And God is teaching me a lot through this. I mean, a real lot. Do you realize every time I go to bed, I know I could be murdered? And it's very humbling. It's very, very humbling. I don't know what else to say. And Jesus is teaching me He holds my entire life in the palm of His hand. And it's causing me to pray a little bit more and seeking Him out a little bit more, especially when I go to bed, or especially when I take a nap. They've tried to choke me to death even a couple times while I've taken a nap in the last 12 days. So if you're going through suffering, I know how you feel. We're in the same boat. I'm with you. By the way, this is common. This is somewhat common. The demons choking us is a somewhat common attack right now during the end times. Maybe you don't know too many people going through this, but this is somewhat common. I'm not saying it's common because it's not. Excuse me. So when I go to bed, it's very humbling. I realize I could be killed. And each day when I wake up, I just thank God again, like I did today. The demon tried to choke me last night. And I mean, if not for the grace of God, I would be dead. So would you. Without His grace, every night we would all be killed. Without His grace, every second we would all be killed. And by the way, these choking attacks happen in the daytime too. Now, maybe some of you don't believe this is real. Maybe some of you Christians don't quite yet believe in the spirit realm. Maybe you're a little bit newer with the Lord. Maybe some of you Christians don't quite believe in the demons yet. Well, okay. Go to my YouTube channel, type in demons. I've got videos that I talk about where I've seen them with my own eyes, even in broad daylight. Yeah, these monsters are real. They're monsters. And they're getting permission from Jesus to choke me. And in Jesus' kindness and love and grace, He's still keeping me alive. Now, let me make something clear. Jesus is the one that plans these attacks, not the demons. Now, the demons might think that they're planning these attacks, but it's Jesus who plans it. It is Jesus who orders it to happen. Jesus is giving permission for it to happen. And all I can say is it's very humbling. Jesus is also the one who calls the attack off before I die. This has happened to me about 30 or 40 times now in the last 8 years or 9 years, maybe about 40 times. And Jesus has kept me alive, calling the attack off, sometimes at the last split second before I black out. Yeah, this is scary and it's traumatizing. It's also making me stronger, and he's teaching me so much about him, about his love, about his power, about his authority, about how sovereign he is, about the demons, about attacks, about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do sometimes. And these things are becoming articles and they're becoming videos on the internet, and it's going to bless people. My suffering is blessing people. Did you know your suffering is blessing people too? When you talk about it, when you write about it, when you make videos about it, it's giving God glory. Our suffering is giving God glory. Praise God. That's what I want to do. I want to give God glory, and I want to help people, and sometimes I like to help animals too. I like to help pets also. That's what I want to do. I want to give God glory. I want to help people. So if you're battling in forms of evil, I know how you feel. If you're smoking 3 or 4 packs of cigarettes a day and the demons are telling you that you're going to die, I know how you feel. If you're addicted to coffee and energy drinks and your heart hurts every day and you think you might have a heart attack, I know how you feel. If you're getting wicked attacks while you're sleeping from sinister spirits, I know how you feel. You're not alone. Just like Peter says, you're not alone in your suffering. Children of God all over the world are going through this. You're not alone. So cheer up. Relax with Jesus. He holds your life in the palm of his hand. And you cannot die not 1 second before he orders. Not 1 single second. Praise God and praise God.